Hello, St. Luke family, our friends, our well wishers. God has been good to us. It's been a beautiful day. This is Pastor T.C. Johnson. We're at the St. Luke Christian Church where God is with us, seeking to save. God want to use you to be that person, to be contagious with His love, His kindness, His care, reaching someone else. And when they inquire, you get the answer. It's the Jesus in me. Yeah, we're going to bless Him. It's announcement time here. God is with us, seeking to use us to reach someone else, to be deployed in the kingdom service. Amen. That service which is about loving all other humans in spite of, because that's actually what God did for me. Maybe He didn't for you, but in spite of. I'm an in spite of kind of servant that He has looked, blessed, and bestowed upon in spite of. And so it's our announcement time. Let me first say thank you for the candy that you contributed to our little trick-or-treaters. It was awesome. I mean, just awesome. And it was awesome. And it was huge. And it was appreciated. It's really appreciated for you supporting our team. The tribal leaders set up stations in the trunk-or-treat that was outside this time. And it was overwhelming support, and all that candy that you saw on Facebook. Cars came through with little ones in it, happy to be treated in the trunk or treat. So I want to thank those tribal leaders. I want to thank our team for putting this together. Angie Martin in education spearheaded that effort this year, and and we all always work together to make it happen. So I want to just say thank you to our tribal leaders. Hopefully you got some of your family groups out. That's, kind of the intention, to get your family groups out to help you to disseminate the candy. But at any rate, quite a few people out. I saw some words about it on this media, that media, and people really appreciated the fellowship. So thank you so much from all of our little treaters, trick-or-treaters, to each of you. Especially those who bought candy over and over again. I'm so thankful, and people were asking, do we need more, that kind of stuff. And we're just thankful that you did what you did. And in fact, normally we go out and get more sometime, and we certainly didn't have to do that this time, and it was a great success. The deadline for our Angel Tree application, this is the program where you go shopping for a little one, ages infant to 12 years old, and these are gifts that go under their Christmas tree. Amen. Amen. I don't know whether you know it or not, but there are some people who are not able. Amen. And we try every year, and you do every year, go above and beyond the call, getting an angel, shopping for that angel, and we're thankful to you for it. If you want to continue to do that, applications will be available until Monday. I think that's November the 7th. November the 7th. That's Monday. Then that's Monday. But yeah, November the 7th will be final day, a deadline for Angel Tree applications. You can pick them up here at the church. Children's Bible study will be tomorrow, Thursday, 3rd, on Zoom between 6 and 7. Now, let me ask our families, please, when we have this is for pre-K through first grade Zoom Bible study. If you have a pre-K through first grade, you haven't been an attending Bible study via Zoom, please do that. Hopefully, we will be coming together more next year in person. We'll see how that works. We're just being careful during this period. There's a lot of upper respiratory stuff going on in the pediatrician, the children's kind of ages, and so we keep watching that until we figure out things are more in the clear. But tomorrow night, pre-K through first grade Bible study will be Zoomed at 6 to 7 p.m. If you don't have that Zoom address, be sure to call the office and get it from Sister Angela Martin. There's also a shredded. This is where people who have sensitive information that you don't want to throw out in your trash can, and you want it to be shredded. Then on I think it will be at the Legacy Center, and I'm looking for the time and the date here. At Legacy Center, they're gonna be shredding. They're gonna be shredding sensitive items for you. That's at the Legacy Center on Jordan Lane. I don't see a date on this. It must be. Let's call the office. But if you want to shred, your personal information and don't want to throw it in the trash can, there will be a shredded at the Legacy Center at 2212 Jordan Lane in Huntsville. I don't see a date on it, so I'll have to get back with you. Call the office, shredded. So all the stuff you have, you want shredded, you don't want to throw it in the trash because people go through your trash. You can take it over there that day between 12 and, between 9 and 12 noon. You can take it over to the Legacy Center, and I'll get you that date. If not, you call the office, and we'll have the date for you. Okay. Petition Ball, 3 tickets. We had 8 or 12 tickets. Anyway, we have 3 left. If you want to get dressed up and go to the Petition Ball, then be sure to call Sister Angie Martin here at the church. Call Sister Angie Martin. We want to thank those brothers getting together this Saturday. We'll be at A&M to support the cleanup. I guess it's by the freshmen there at A&M. Now, brothers, if you want to go out, we want to thank Brother Ewing and Brother Witherspoon right now. They're the 2 men who are going to be going out and preparing for some snacks, some hot dogs on Saturday morning for that group. We expect them from 90 to 150 kids to be out there. We're going to about 10:30 get them a little snack and a drink to help them out there. So I want to go ahead and thank Brother Witherspoon and Brother Ewing for already volunteering. Now, some of you others, if you want to volunteer to go out and help them with this massive effort, you're welcome to come. That will be this Saturday morning. We'll be on the campus of A&M University, working to ensure and support the efforts of I think it's the freshman class. At any rate, thank you in advance. While we're praying, we want to add to our prayer list our own Brother Thomas Atkins' family, who at the passing of his dad, Brother John Atkins. Keep the Atkins family in prayer as they celebrate the life of their loved one this Saturday as well. Keep Brother Atkins in your prayer and the Atkins family. Also, Sister Wanda White family, the passing of her sister, Sister Sabrina Smith. Be sure to keep them in prayer at the loss of their loved ones. Many of us know how that is to have to go through this period, especially this holiday period that's starting up without our loved one. Also keep in prayer Mother Tiny Ellison. Be sure to pray for Tiny and Mother Foreman and Sister Pat Flowers, Brother Mingo Ponder, Sister Foreman, Sister Sheila Rashid. Be sure you keep them in our prayer. I have Sister Delilah Fletcher. Keep Sister Fletcher, the grandmother of our own Sister Lanier. Keep Sister Fletcher in prayer. Sister Devance, and all of our seniors, keep them in prayer. Brother Charlie Burris, pray for him. When you go down on your knees, say, Lord, have mercy. Please pray for Sister Wanda Jackson and Sister Natasha Jackson as well. Keep them in your prayer. There are others that you would like to add to the prayer list. Somebody's praying for. We have at least 3 prayer warriors. Sister Devance, who is on the list, is praying for those that we call name. Now, I'm going to close when I tell you this in these announcements. Election time is coming up, and you don't lose unless the only way you lose is you don't vote. That's the only way to lose. Voting and say I had my say so. It may go another way. Now I have I'll have a Facebook piece coming out going over the voting sheet. You may be able to get it out on YouTube as well. For here in the state of Alabama, I get questions about who we voting for, and so I'm going to put a little thing out to tell you how your pastor is voting. There are 10 amendments out there. One is about the 1901 Alabama Constitution, which is how can I say? It is there are all kinds of racial things going on in that Constitution as far as just outright the language of racists and bigots. And they have come about and worked to take all that language out. And there's something on the ballot that says, do you want that to happen? Of course, we do want it to happen. Now, it won't change any of the archaic laws that are in there, but it's going to change and take out. It's all, do some other things as well, but primarily it's going to do that and then put things in categories as they relate, to each other. They're going to do that, and that's on the ballot. We want to make sure we vote yes on that. Take that bigoted, racist, white supremacist language out of our Alabama Constitution. And I want to see how many people support that. I want to see what we're working with, if you will. Anyway, then there are 10 other amendments, and the ADC, Alabama Democratic Conference, have sent in its suggestion of how we vote. You don't have to vote the way they want to vote. I'll be putting some information out on each amendment, and there's only one that's questionable that I didn't agree with. I didn't agree with them on, and that was the one about the bail, how to fix, allow a judge to have greater discrepancy on who not to give bail to. Let me just share this with you. At this point, a lot would have to change to make Alabama law equal. Nothing on this ballot will bring it even any closer to being a just system as it relates to race. Nothing on the ballot, because the prejudice is in the people who act out of that prejudice in a racist way. And that's from the Supreme Court to the probation officers. That's just the way that is. So there's nothing this written letter can do about that. Of course, we can make this document less racist in its language, and that's what we're trying to do there. When it comes down to Amendment 1, where they're trying to give the judge a greater latitude in not allowing people accused of capital crimes to bail out. And we had several arguments about that. They're not letting African Americans bail out anyway. That's not happening. What they're trying to do is keep serious criminals who get accused and have the ability to bail out in jail. And so I'm having I just believe we should go ahead and give the judges that discrepancy. It's not going to hurt anymore. I mean, these people are going to do what they want to do in Alabama anyway. With you as a black person, that's how that's going to happen. It's been happening that way. You do a certain crime, they put the bail so high you can't bail out anyway. That's how that's working. Okay, enough of that. Okay, this is Pastor Johnson, and I'll have that information on a Facebook. I'll do a Facebook clip on Friday about the Alabama Democratic Conference. Get out and vote. If you have to take a day off to vote, get out and let's vote. And the only way you lose is if you don't vote. That's on Tuesday next week. We're going to get out here and vote. All right. Listen, you all be blessed.